EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 by 6.
They'll run here with a rookie. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd down and 8.
7 Pirates. Let's go now.
To throw is Sanders.
For Kittle here, it's complete.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8. The Browns at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
This defense for the Vikings, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboys.
Throwing, Sanders. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jeudy, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
319.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. all signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
Here we go. We're good. 331. 331. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
3rd and 19.
Here we go. 19 Jackson. Hey, Cam. Yep. Angel. All right.
Now it's Fields. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And the co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
19 Tiger. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. Go.
Sanders to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Play action. It's Sanders.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 5 there as a safety blitz winds up paying off.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
18 Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk. Cup 19. 60 Bobcat.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of the times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
19 tight. Let's go. 19 Lion.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule. That one out wide and intercepted. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Then we hit 3 in a row because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pioneer. Ready. 1979 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Sanders. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Shedeur. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And it's blocked. We'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And
for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
This one finds Pierce on the out route. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second in a couple.
Here we go. We good. Hey, 331, 331. Angel. 11. Hey, Ken. EQ. Sit high.
Out of the gun. Fields. Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
And this offense has been a little slow to get going, but some signs of life here in this second quarter. They're moving it pretty good. And that helps the cause as well. Good yardage and another first down.
Turbo's hot. EQ. Delta.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal.
Hey, here we go, son.
And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Here we go. 551, 12 go. Delta. Easy. West right, zip. Alpha. Right.
Fields throwing again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mason. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
Hey, 551. 319, can I cut? Go.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll try to pick it up, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Fields taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 13-7.
Vikings 7. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80, 19, Tiger,
Smith up the middle. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And he is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Sanders.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Now Sanders.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Over the middle, complete to Jeudy.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and long.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Sanders to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Zane Gonzalez. Gonzalez's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Fields.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a 1st down.
Here's Fields.
Completes it to Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Here we go. 331, 331. Hey, 10. Alpha. Jim Swear. Right.
Now Fields.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
319. Go. Hey, 551. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 22-yard line.
13 yards. And the Vikings.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Hey, can. Hey, can. Easy. Up, let's go. Hey, can. Tonight.
Throwing again is Fields. That's underneath to Pierce. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
1st down, Minnesota.
Fields now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout.
Come 19! Here we go. 18, Rodney. 18, Cardinal. 18, Cardinal.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10.
do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively. Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Here we go. Tonight.
First and 10, it's Pierce. Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8.
Hey, Jude. Here we go. Tonight. Tonight. Tonight.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go. West right, zip. 3 left right. Yes.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Hey, Can.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. A shotgun snap, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. DJ Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Out, let's go. Hey, mark if you want. Hey, Can.
To throw is Fields. Austin brings in the quick throw.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
But it's now 3rd down.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Here we go. Do it. Blue 58, blue 58. 11. Justin. Press it. Watch right. Out. Right.
Now it's Fields. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Able to
convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field.
222, 222.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the 2nd half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Bobby Okereke making that tackle. Second and 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Vikings, 18. Here we go. 70 Lions. Come back here. Go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
18. Right there.
Throwing Sanders.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. That's going to be caught by Jeudy. The 20. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
Here's a quick throw right side.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. For the last time out, they had a good drive going. You get in the red zone. They throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up. You end up throwing a pick. Everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out, I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
Here we go. It's 319 just that. Hey, can. Hey, can. West right zip. Out, let's go. Hey, can. No mas. Tonight.
Back to throw, Fields. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go, son. 220. Easy. Hey, never mind. Monday. Chip slam. Hey, press, butt straight. Sit high.
Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
26 yards. First down, Vikings.
Again, Fields.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Angel. You got it. EQ. Right.
Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The Vikings on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
319.
Boston, the man in motion left.
Hey, Ken. Alpha. 11. Alpha, let's go. Hey, Ken.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Mayday. No mas. Hey, never mind. Monday. Hey, Ken. Right.
Fields throwing again. Austin is there and brings in another one.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This duo locked in 14 yards there and a first down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here we go, son. 258.
Pierce will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Jordan Mason, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
That's good.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34.
Red! Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Crack all 80! Rig it! Steady!
Inside handoff. Smith. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. What a big fourth quarter fumble recovery a moment ago, and now they are set up with a chance to take the lead. Following the fumble recovery, Fields. Now he'll tuck this, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Mason Graham able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Easy. Extend. You got it. No mas. Chip slit.
Here's Fields.
Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Hey, can. Up. Hey, 551.
Out of the gun, Fields. Open man, that's Felton.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Up. West right, sit. Press. West right. Angel.
Here's Fields. Pass complete. Thomas.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Nelson. Hey, Can. Go.
Back to throw. Fields. That's going to be caught. He tossed it.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
At the 50-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, Can. Here we go, Zach. Turn ball, Zach.
All eyes on Fields.
And Thomas has it.
He's got room at the 30.
And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
What a call right there. That is so well executed offensively. A massive play in this game. And now all of a sudden, they are in field goal range. And with a chance to walk out of here winners.
58, who's that? Oh, hurry up.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
They go again with Pierce. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here now, 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Now we've got movement up front. And I think this is going to be on Minnesota.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now the try here for the point after. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Browns 23. Will Reichard to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Here's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Mike, check mask.
They'll look to throw.
St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
13 yards on the play.
Cut 19.
First down.
18, left.
First and
Panther
10
leading.
at the 48-yard line.
Panther 11. Warriors 17.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them completely take control and change the outcome.